G'day, g'day. Let's continue making this theme game. Another 2 weeks have gone since the last devlog, so what have I got to show? Keeping in theme with the last 2 episodes, I spent a good amount of time working on systems. This time it was the persistent system, which allows me to save and resume game state. I found this excellent post on Reddit by Hasbol and learnt so much from it. It also directed me to a tutorial on YouTube by Jason Lothamer, which is just by far the best tutorial on this topic that I've seen. He even provides a system for saving and loading with all the little gotchas like dynamic nodes and deleted nodes and things like that. I didn't end up going with his system, but I learned so much from it and I can highly recommend it to other developers. In the end, I went with a component-based approach where I can create a persistence component which essentially belongs to its immediate parent, and inside that node I can specify a list of properties, and these are the things which will be saved when you save your game state and restored when you load back from disk. So in this instance, I'm remembering the player's global transform, their state as a string representation, and whether or not they've learnt the jump ability. It became evident that I would need this persistent system because I was testing the beginning of the game so often. For instance, I'd be collecting the letters here to spell ramp, and then the ramp would be either there or not there, and then I'd progress, and it just was very tedious to redo the start of the game every time. So it was always going to be needed, and this felt like a good time to implement it. Speaking of the initial puzzles of the game, let's take a look at them in action. So here we have the beach area as mentioned, and we walk through the opening, and the first puzzle of the game presents itself the letters R, A, P, M, and quite obvious, hopefully quite obvious, a ramp missing in front of us. We can't walk up it, but what we can do is open the newspaper, find the clue, which is 4 down, incline for access. Must be a ramp, so we can spell ramp. Leave the newspaper, and we get a little positive feedback that we've done the right thing, and now we can progress. The next one, take a guess, no prizes for guessing. It is stairs, S-T-A-I-R-S, and we can make progress. Say I don't want to spell out jump again, it's quite tedious doing it over and over again. This is where the load system comes in. I can push F9 and I'll get a list of save files which are at different stages of the game. For instance, I can quickly load back to where we were as the chick on the beach, or I can even load back to just after we've got the jump ability without having to spell the word. Appears in the newspaper. One thing I liked implementing was this when you go up to a sign, you can't see properly what it's saying. But if you go to the newspaper and you spell out the word glasses, we get these nice cute glasses on us. If we go back to the sign, we're now able to read it, and this will help us progress in the game. For now, it's just some placeholder text. Also, since the last devlog, I really wanted to try and improve the visual aspects of the game. I think people like to see better looking games, and it keeps me more motivated when it looks nice as well. So I've had a little attempt at a water shader. This is very much a first pass, trying to learn how to do these kind of things with shaders. As well as the water shader, I've tweaked the world environment a little bit, trying to follow along with the GD Quest example, because I think their lighting looks really good in their third-person shooter demo. For some reason, the exact settings copied across don't work super well for me. I'm still learning a lot when it comes to 3D lighting, and particularly the environment node in Godot. Another excellent tutorial was this building a 3D scene with Godot 4 post-processing and world environment from Pixter on YouTube. I'm sure people have seen this before, but he's very talented, and I learned a lot from this. But again, I'm not able to exactly transfer what I learn into the assets and environment that I've got in my game. But hey, it's a learning process. We'll get there eventually. For now, that's all I've got. Thanks for coming. See you later. Have a good one.